fancy. Do it again. One more time. Me and my friend sitting at the desk of fancy bread. Come on down and do it again. Una vez más. Welcome, everybody, to
Fancy Bread. Welcome to Fancy Bread. I'm Adrian.
I'm Ed.
And today's shift, we'll discuss...
Dislocated your shoulder.
There you go. And on today's shift, we're discussing the cold and the toxic, among some other topics as well. Chapter marks will be below. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the show. But before we go and do that, pre-shift notes! Let's start with some pre-shift notes. Today, February 3rd, 2026, we got some things that might be coming your way in the month of February. Starting with February 8th, 2026, this coming Sunday, it is Super Bowl. And the question that I have for you is, are you working Super Bowl Sunday? And if you're not, are you watching the game? And what are you eating?
I will not be working Super Bowl Sunday.
Neither will I.
You know, I wanted the Rams to go to the Super Bowl, but they didn't go. So I guess I have to root for the Seahawks now. So let's go Seahawks.
Do you have any plans as to what you're going to be eating that day? Did you already make your reservations, or did you already
No.
schedule what you're going to get?
No.
I did.
What? You made reservations for food?
No. I already put in my order for the food that I'm going to be getting on Sunday.
I know what's going on.
I already made my pizza order for Sunday.
I know what's going on, yeah.
Oh, yes. And I requested it off, even though I usually work Sundays, but this is the slowest Sunday of the year. If you don't have a TV in your restaurant, it's gone. So that's why I'm giving you this little pre-shift note, because if you have yet to kind of make that adjustment, maybe request that day off, you may still have time. If not, well,
so you're watching this.
Luck is on their side.
So you're watching the Super Bowl this year.
I have no idea who's playing the game.
It's the Patriots and the Seahawks.
There you go.
Patriots are from New England. The Seahawks are from Seattle.
The reason I tend to watch the game, ads. It's why I watch the game.
Yeah, Super Bowl commercials are the best in the world. But
Yeah.
who are you rooting for?
None of the ads. I just want to have a good game.
Who do you want to win?
I'm watching the game for two things. Number one, ads, because I studied graphic design, so I like to kind of like talk with my friends and discuss the different ads that they did, which one was more effective, which one was not, how that train changes. That's what I really care about. I'm the kind of guy that when the game is playing, I'm just walking around, talking and having fun. And when the ads are on, I'm like, shut up! Ads are here! That's me. And also,
Super Bowl ads.
And also, you know, you gotta get credit where credit's due, baby. Bad Bunny is gonna be performing on the halftime show, and you know, as a Puerto Rican, I do have the obligation to, you know, be there and represent. So,
I'm putting some good bets down.
You gotta put them parlays, baby.
Going for the Seahawks. I think Kenneth Walker is going to be the MVP.
You heard it here.
Let's see what happens.
Hey,
Not
now,
Jasmine. Not
to all managers
JSN.
out there, if you see your employees on Sunday on their phones because they're checking their parlays, so just leave them alone. This night, who
Not
cares? If you don't have a
JSN,
TV, don't worry about
Walker.
that. Other little side notes that are things that you might want to be preparing for the rest of the month. I did mention this before. February 11th to the 15th, we have Bow Show, so expect a lot of traffic, especially in the areas of Miami Beach, around the Fontainebleau. That's where most of the congestion is going to be. For Saturday, February 14th, we have Valentine's Day, so you know it's going to be crazy. Saturday. Ugh. And then finally, February 19th to the 22nd, we have Food and Wine Fest. So again, a lot of traffic, a lot of congestion on the beach. Make sure you prepare for that. Now, a couple of little show notes.
Tidbits.
Yes, we are currently doing one live show every week. That's going to be our live pre-shift. That can change. We try to do them every Tuesday, but every now and then we might have a guest and we might try to change them. So next week we might be doing it on Friday. Just stick to our social media, especially on Instagram, so that you can know when we're going to be doing those.
Stay tuned.
Yes. Product tasting the week after, we're going to have a fresh product that we're going to be tasting. We have a guest that's also going to be working with that alongside of us. So we have a little product tasting. Check that out. And then finally, we're going out to you on the last week of February. We're actually stepping out of our little table here and going to the restaurants to talk to you, whether you're a manager, a chef, etc. Let us know, because our spots are getting filled up really quick. Mm-hmm. Sir, you want to mention any little pre-shift notes before we start?
No. I don't like pre-shift.
All right, perfect. Now I hope that everybody is here. Let's start the show. And first, we want to talk about the cold. Now, sir, speaking of the cold, I want to give a little weather update. On February 1st, 2026, we had the record low of currently in Miami for that particular date, which was 35 degrees. Do you happen to know what the coldest it has ever been in Miami?
17 degrees.
It's 28 in 1940 and in 1947. So we're pretty kind of close. Currently, we just came out of what was the coldest part of the winter, which we had lows of 30s, 40s, 50s, and during the day we had those 50 to 60s. It was really chilly. However, as the rest of the month goes, we should be towards the end of February expecting those 70, low 60s during the day, and at night that'll be around the 60s and 50s. So something to look forward to.
Back to you in the studio.
Yeah.
You're a fucking
However,
meteorologist all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, it's important to let people know wear your jackets because unfortunately I got a little bit of sick, and I want to talk about how you can prepare for these situations.
You're sick right now?
I am a little bit sick, and we'll talk about why that is. For number one, things that we can do during this time that is cold, and also prepare yourselves for the next year. Number one is thermals. I personally like to wear some thermals underneath my uniform. I recommend that you do wool, since wool is naturally insulating and it wicks moisture and it keeps regulate your body temperature. Now, if you think that is a little bit uncomfortable to you or too warm, then maybe you can try something like silk. This is going to be a little bit lighter in weight and smoother. However, it won't be as warm.
Yeah.
So I try to, depending on what you like, you might want to use those. If it's 70 and under, I try to use, if it's around 60 to 70, I try to use my silk. If it's under that, I try to use wool. So a little something that you can try. Very important as well is that something that you can do at home. They sell these on Amazon. They're actually worth about $30. And let me tell you, I had one in my bedroom and one in my living room, and I just walked into the bedroom because this was not on, and I can feel it. So great purchase. It's not that expensive, and maybe the link will be in the description below. So, if you're not ready, that's up to you.
Or do some push-ups. Do some push-ups. Man up.
There you go. Now, what are some things that we can do to avoid the cold and the flu? Number one will be a bit of a safe distance to minimize handshakes, hugs, etc. So when you go to work, instead of just giving everybody a hand, etc., maybe do the
elbow.
No. How would you call that? The beauty pageant. So you're just gonna go around and you can just, so everybody will understand that of course you're sick. Another thing that you can do is after you say hi to everybody is always have your handy sanitizer with you. I try to do that as well. Now, here's the caveat. If you have a partner or a significant other, then odds are probably fine.
Yeah. A lot of couples live.
If your partner gets it, you're inevitably going to be
A lot of couples live by the if you're sick, we're sick thing.
Yeah.
But if you're sick, we're sick doesn't have to turn into making all your coworkers sick.
Correct. So please try. So as I go on this week, I do have my medicine and everything, and I'll be taking my distance.
I don't get sick. I don't get sick very often because I treat people who are sick like pariahs. Get the fuck away from me. Get away from me.
And that is actually the best remedy.
That's Edwin's tip to not getting sick. If someone is sick, you look at them from a safe distance and you say, stay the fuck away from me.
You give them the cold shoulder. Be like, it. In fact, the best way to avoid someone is to tell them that you're sick instead of that they're sick. It's like, no, I'm not feeling a little bit well. So let's keep our distance. Always works. All right, make it about you. Don't make it about them. Now, a cool little remedy that you can do. The most important is rest. That's the best thing that you can do. The second one is stay hydrated with herbal teas. That will definitely help. For medicine, I don't know about you, but to me, Mucinex, even though that thing is expensive, gets the job done.
The all-in-one?
Every time.
Yeah.
And then if it worsens, just go to the doctor. Don't be that person. If you are really, really sick and you know that you're in that contagious stage, do us all a favor. Please stay home. Right?
So when my coworkers come to work and they're sick, I yell at them. But you got to understand, people got bills to pay. I mean, you've gone to work when you're not feeling well.
We all done.
We all have.
We all will.
We all will. So it's a tricky situation. But I don't get sick very often, thankfully. I don't know. It's the Dominican in me. But I feel like it has more to do with the fact that when people are sick, man, just stay away from. I don't even get close to them. I don't tell them secrets. I don't talk to them. I don't even share text messages with sick people.
But go ahead.
just stay away.
Yeah, it's used often really hard as well, because when you work in a restaurant and it's really cold, everyone's going to want to actually wait inside because it's the only place that they can keep themselves warm. Like we had a crazy Saturday this week and it was ridiculously packed.
Yeah.
And everybody was there. It's, that's why restaurants can be the worst or the best petri dish, depending on your situation that you're trying to get into.
Our restaurant has no windows. It has no circulation. It's packed. It's a little loud. You have to get close to people's faces to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gotten more sick in my life than I have at our job.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's understandable, but when I'm sick and I feel really, really bad, I stay home.
Yeah. It's the best thing you can do. And I wish our customers did that. I had a guest the other day that I had to get terribly close to, and the cerveza just, can you?
Yeah. I know I've spit. I know I've spit.
I don't know.
I know I've spit. I know I spit on people's faces. I'm a little bit of a spitter. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit of a cerveza.
I'm a little bit.
We got a little bit.
I'm a little bit of a spitter. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.